Tomorrow, we're going to end up noticing people across the country seeing clips of Baltimore, as we are anticipating a lot more snow to come on down our way. That's a winter storm warning stays through the area until Tuesday morning. Now, we are going to see breaks in the snow, but that doesn't mean let's go on out and think that the storm is over, because we're just going to see more of it maybe in a little bit as far as hours go. The radar indicating the showers moving off to the northeast. Two things here. Drier air now trying to work its way throughout Howard County. This is anticipated. This is in the forecast. It does not mean you're in the clear. The other thing, the shading in pink just to the south of Annapolis. Warmer air is now beginning to intrude, and as a result, it's turning the snowfall into a wintry mix. This is also in the forecast. We'll see maybe it arrive out over toward Annapolis in about 30 minutes and then continue to spread up. That is what we are concerned with as far as freezing precipitation over the evening and early tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise, though, look, Annapolis is at 32 degrees, just holding on to the snowfall. Yet again, though, I think it's going to get a little bit warmer in about 30 minutes. The Inner Harbor is at 30. Parkton, you are now sitting at 25. But the roads, that is what we are really concerned about, not only today, but for the next 2 days. You can see roads temperatures below the freezing point. So anything that falls potentially is going to begin to freeze. So that's one big concern, as we have this area of low pressure. That's what we're watching out over toward Illinois. It's going to continue to push through over the evening hours. Tomorrow will be on the backside of it. That will just continue to spit more snowfall our way. So we'll notice on the backside, our winds are going to be steering in really out of the northeast. We're going to pull in more moisture as well as the colder air. Temperatures are rolling only into the low to mid 30s for us. That is almost 5 to 10 degrees cooler than normal, plus the winds. It is going to be gusting tomorrow, 25 to 30 miles per hour. That will make it feel even colder to the skin. And then even as we head through Tuesday, that low pressure system still hanging around, this time out over toward the northeast, continuing on the backside of there. So these wraparound snow bands, wherever they set up, that is the potential for really accumulating a tremendous amount of snowfall, maybe over a foot of snow there. So we're watching, trying to pinpoint that accurately. Right now, I think it is definitely going to be the northern half of the state, possibly the northeastern half. Nonetheless, scattered snowfall stays in our forecast on Tuesday, but I do think Tuesday will be a better day to get out and about, and here's why. In your futurecast, starting you off at about 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday, you wake up and you're like, hey, the storm is over. Oh no, my friends. Watch what happens once we get to noon. Now more ice beginning to form out over toward Towson, pulling through Bel Air. You can see the snowfall pulling as well into the northern half of the area. The snowfall, I do think, is going to be lighter than what we saw today. Still going to accumulate, though, I'd say around 1 to 3 inches. By the time we get to 5 o'clock, now it looks like the northern half of the city dealing with the snowfall, the wintry mix moving out over toward Elkton. The precipitation, though, while it comes and goes, it is going to freeze overnight, and that is a big concern. That's why the ice accumulation anywhere from about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Then by the time we get to Tuesday at 5 a.m., the snowfall is back in our area, and then it's just going to be scattered throughout the day. By 5 o'clock, still talking about it. But I don't think the rate is going to be coming down as extensive. In fact, I think Tuesday alone may be just picking up 1 inch of it. Let's talk more about those snowfall totals. So now, tomorrow morning, you're waking up and you're checking it out, right? With your nice warm cup of hot chocolate, maybe you have some fun marshmallows to add on into it. We're dealing with maybe 5 inches out toward Chestertown, the Inner Harbor waking up to 4 inches, Parkton 5 inches, and Westminster 3.4 inches. This is on top of what we already saw for today. So this is the total snow accumulation that we're going to be dealing with. Fast forward, though, this all the way through Tuesday, and we're really going to see anywhere from 6 to 10 inches in the shading in purple, still calling for 8 to 14 inches all the way out over toward Parkton. Yet again, watching for where those bands really begin to set up on the outside of that storm, the backside of it. Heaviest snow, though, is today. We are going to notice the snowfall turning over to freezing rain Monday morning and then back again to snow Monday afternoon. 7-day forecast, 34 degrees, 90% chance of precipitation. Drops it down to 30% on Tuesday. Strong winds, though, stay with us for the next 3 days. Mallory?